An abstract can contain strong research and still lose the reader within the first few sentences. Sometimes the problem is not the study itself. The problem is that the abstract sounds as though it was assembled from academic phrases instead of written to communicate one clear idea. The sentences may be technically correct, but they can feel repetitive, overly formal, or unnecessarily complicated. Here's how I use the CitedEvidence AI humanizer to improve a research abstract while protecting the original findings, numbers, and scientific meaning. I start by opening Google Chrome and searching for CitedEvidence. I open the official website, log into my account, and enter the dashboard. From the available research tools, I select the AI humanizer. The interface is divided into two main sections. On the left side, I have the input area. This is where I can type or paste the original text that I want to improve. On the right side, I have the humanized result panel. This is where the revised version appears after the tool finishes processing the text. At the bottom of the input area, I can see the word counter. The tool allows me to process up to 500 words at a time, so I need to check the length before starting. The orange Humanize button begins the rewriting process. Near the top, there is also a Try a Sample Text option. This is useful when I am using the feature for the first time. I can load an example, test the tool, and understand how the results are displayed before working on an important research document. For this demonstration, imagine that I am preparing an abstract for a health-related study. My first draft contains the main research information, including the background, purpose, study design, sample size, methods, findings, and conclusion. However, the language sounds too formal and repetitive. The opening statement is too broad. Some phrases do not provide useful information, and the methods section contains passive expressions that make the abstract harder to read. The conclusion also sounds stronger than the research design allows. This is especially important in academic writing. For example, a cross-sectional study may identify an association between two variables, but it usually cannot prove that one variable directly caused the other. I copy the abstract and paste it into the input area on the left. The word counter updates immediately and confirms that the text is within the 500-word limit. Before clicking Humanize, I identify the scientific details that must remain unchanged. I check the sample size, study population, research design, main variables, measurement methods, and primary findings. I also pay attention to the strength of the original claim. If the research only shows an association, the rewritten version must not present it as proof of causation. Once I have reviewed these details, I click the orange Humanize button. The system processes the text, and the rewritten version appears in the result panel on the right. The revised abstract should sound clearer and more natural. It may remove unnecessary phrases, improve sentence rhythm, reduce passive language, and connect the purpose, methods, and findings more smoothly. However, I do not copy the result immediately. I begin the verification stage by comparing the original and humanized versions side by side. First, I confirm that the sample size has not changed. Next, I verify that the study design is still described correctly. Then I check that the population has not been broadened or narrowed. A study involving middle-aged adults, for example, should not suddenly be described as a study involving all adults. I also make sure that the humanizer has not added a new method, measurement, or research procedure that was not included in the original text. After that, I review the main finding. Words such as associated, predicted, caused, reduced, and prevented do not mean the same thing. A small change in wording can completely change the scientific interpretation. If the study found an association, the revised text should continue to describe an association. I also check whether the abstract includes enough specific information. The humanizer can improve wording, but it cannot know the exact results unless I provide them. If my dataset contains percentages, averages, confidence intervals, or statistical values, I need to add those results myself. Including exact findings makes the abstract more informative and helps the reader understand the importance of the study. I then review the conclusion carefully. The conclusion should reflect both the findings and the limitations of the research design. It should not make claims that go beyond the available evidence. The tool makes academic language more natural and readable, but the researcher remains responsible for the numbers, evidence, citations, limitations, and final scientific claims.